Welcome
to
adrenaline in
adrenaline
my soul.
in my
What?
soul.
This is
Welcome
not
back.
what we
Welcome
agreed
back
Beans
to.
the Beans Cast.
This is not the Beans
Episode.
Cast.
Not the Beans Cast.
Fuck you.
The
This
blo-
should be called the Beans
It's
Cast.
Glizzy
already
Cast.
taken.
I'm also okay with that.
Bring
I'm okay
back
with
Glizzy Cast.
Giraffe
I'm okay with
penis.
Glizzy Cast.
Antifa.
999 Antifa.
And
Teeth.
I don't know why I love this.
It's such a dumb bit. I hate it.
Welcome. You can see our ugly faces now. What's up?
Woo, they could see our ugly faces last time.
Right. Better get used to it.
Well, Mason just went full monkey mode there. Did anyone else see that?
Yo, check out my Mario Brothers hoodie.
I would rather
I'm
not.
super excited for the movie.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm so ready.
Oh yeah.
You know what I told
the
I told
14th?
Gordy?
April 5th.
5th? Okay.
I told
April
Gordy, I was like, what we should do is we should go there wearing suits and ties like the Despicable Me movie. Just that for that movie.
We're not doing suits and ties, but me and Jacob and Levi at least have matching jumpsuits.
We're geniuses.
So we're gonna go in with that.
Do you remember
And
that
also-
image of Levi I sent you?
Which one?
No, not you. I'm talking to Mason on this one.
Hold
Do
on,
you
I'll be
remember
right back while you're explaining.
Do you remember that image of Levi I sent you when you were doing the AI thing, and it was just
Yeah.
him wearing like all the
Outside.
Mario stuff?
Yeah, he was outside.
It was that. They all bought that.
Real?
Yes. Come on, Jackson, you gotta join us.
I'll do it. I have no problem doing it.
Dude,
You-
if
you
I was
wanna
there with
order
y'all,
it
then I
soon?
would.
I want to order it soon.
I
We
just
cannot
can't-
find it in
I
stores
can't wait for
anywhere.
them to be. I can't wait for them to what?
You might want to order it soon because me and Levi could not find it in stores anywhere, so I had to order it.
Oh,
I wonder why. Imagine
okay.
everyone just shows up there like that. There's like 12 Donkey Kongs in the movie theater.
I have a show and tell.
You have show and tell.
You ready?
I am.
These are the attire I'm going to be wearing around my feet. Hold on.
If it's anything other than Crocs, I'm gonna be disappointed. Okay, cool.
Fucking amazing.
I called it.
Mario 4 2069, bro.
Holy shit, Wes. I love that.
That is amazing. Did you just
I
buy?
know.
Did you just buy red Crocs and then like stickers and stuff, or like how did you do that?
I had the red Crocs, and yeah, I haven't even taken the tabs off it. But coming back from camping, we went to the Crocs store, and I got a bunch of gibbets.
Wait, Crocs has their own brick and mortar store?
Yeah.
Yeah, in malls and stuff like that.
Yeah. How did you not know that, Mason?
It wasn't
I've
like
never been into a
stand-
Crocs store.
Dude, you literally
wasn't like
live
a
near
stand.
you literally live near the IRL Crocs.
It wasn't like
That
a
joke flew over my
standalone.
head. Like, if that was a joke, or you actually being serious? Because it flew over
Do
my
you
head
not, no, do
regardless.
you not know that? You have crocodiles in Spartanburg.
In Spartanburg, Kentucky.
Yes. Is there a Spartanburg, Kentucky? I think
I
that's
have
something
no
we should
clue.
call into question.
I don't know that the one time that I said Kentucky, you just got pissed off at me, and you
We
were
got
like,
Crocs and we
"Everybody
got
know I
Googles
don't
here.
care about hiding what state we live in anymore."
I give
Just
up.
like I like saying Kentucky.
I like Kentucky. Kentucky was fun, actually. Have either of you actually ever been to Kentucky?
No, unfortunately.
Yes,
I would have been able to go, but I chose not to.
but I didn't like stay there. We
Oh.
went through it and we stopped at a couple places, but
My dad offered to take me because he was going on like a trip for like a welding industry thing, and I denied it because he was going to go to the Kentucky Derby, and I told him straight up, I don't want to go watch horses. And that
I don't want to watch no damn horse race,
I don't
mister.
care about some fucking horses.
I don't know if it's in Kentucky. But where is Michael Jackson's first house?
Why would you expect me to know that off the top of my head?
I don't know. It's like a landmark spot. guess.
Chicago.
Okay. I
I
don't
have-
think it's in Chicago.
I have no idea. I'm going to be honest with
The
you. I'm not even a
Neverland, don't
huge-
you know?
I am not a huge Michael Jackson fan in the first place.
Okay. We went by and saw it on a trip to Chicago.
Oh.
So
Did you go inside the house?
Did you get
No.
deep dish pizza?
it's like gated off and stuff, but we went by it. They have a plaque
Oh.
outside.
Did you make it out without getting touched?
I'm really sad that's the reason that they can't make a Michael Jackson legacy movie. I
'Cause he
really
was a
would like
he was a
a
molester.
yeah, and
Pretty good reason if you ask me.
Hey,
I mean,
alleged.
no, I'm not saying we should
Alleged.
glorify that, but he was also like, I really like his old stuff, like when he was a kid.
Alleged.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mean to get political, and I'm not, but technically proven innocent. So
Yes, innocent
By
till
the
proven
jury of law.
guilty.
that's how the courts ruled in that case. So
What about the baby he hang off like out of the balcony? I know that's like nothing to do with like.
I don't
molesting,
think.
but that was
Yeah,
just,
I don't know if that's the same thing,
that-
Mason.
But I'm pretty sure that's child endangerment. Like if we're gonna be like,
Well, okay, but child endangerment is not pedophilia. I'm just gonna say
child
that.
endangerment is
Yeah.
bringing them into this world, bro.
Honestly, that is fair. Now that I think about it, these are straight facts, spit straight
These
by
are-
Wes.
tough times.
What you guys drinking today? I have good old water.
I also have good old water.
I went special.
Hold
I got
on.
some Hank's Gourmet Philadelphia root beer.
Agua. Hanks.
Goes down like a
Hank's Hank's Gourmet Philadelphia recipe root beer. Because when we went to Cracker Barrel, I got one of these. Pretty
Imagine
I
not
don't know
drinking
why.
IBC.
I'm literally just imagining what's that the guy from Breaking Bad, Hank. I'm just imagining his face plastered on some root beer.
good.
Want some root beer?
Want some root beer sport?
Hey,
He
Wendy
goes to the
Blow, Wendy's.
bathroom, finds a receipt. Oh my god.
Fuck you. I'm not going to bottle for an 18-year-old. I don't know what it was.
Where am I? Am I on the bottom for you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're on the bottom for me.
Hold
You're
on, I'm gonna
always on
reach over.
bottom for me.
Who's here in your
Me.
video, Jackson? You're there. I'm gonna grab his dick. Watch this. Wah.
Oh!
We can do visual gags now.
It's great. We love visual gags.
So Mason is over here. I'm gonna give him a little pat on the booty. Pop,
Okay.
pop.
You didn't catch it. Whatever. It's fine. I didn't care
What'd
anyway.
you do? Sorry.
I
sorry.
literally tried to gag myself.
Here,
It's funny
wait, hold on.
because,
You
like,
want a sip, Wes?
gag.
I'm not doing the root beer bottle.
Oh. We can do bits now.
We could do bits. The bits can be done.
It's funny because I was going that direction for that joke.
Do your microphone next. The
Here you
whole
go. Say
microphone.
something.
I feel like we might run out of time with our discussions.
You think we're gonna run out of time on this episode,
We never
dude?
run out of
I
time.
wrote a lot of names.
I fact checked every single one of mine. I have like 4.
Oh, you only have 4?
Yes, because I literally went through and searched YouTube by channel for channels with the name that I picked out. So for every single one that I have, it does not exist on YouTube already. There were some that I was really mad didn't
15,
exist.
16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I have 32.
Okay,
I have
except
8
how many
times yours.
how many of yours did you fact check? Because I came up with like 80.
I'm pretty sure none of these exist.
If it says anything about cream soda, I'm vetoing it.
I did not do that.
If people can't decide, can I be the judge that decides the buffer? Can I be the buffer?
What?
Yeah.
Are you a host of this podcast?
1/3.
1/3.
1/3. 1/3 of the decision may be into the pool.
Exactly.
Because
That you
yeah, 'cause
are
I did.
literally one of the hosts. You get to decide with us.
Okay.
I mean, do you think you just don't have rights in the podcast or something? Like, what's going on?
I just don't have any names.
Did you not? I told you. I reminded you.
I had one and that got shut down in the first 5 seconds of the intro.
Oh, you wanted it to be the Beans
Beans
Boys?
Cat.
I'm
Yes, it
pretty
was
sure
Beans
Beanscast exists.
Yeah, then that goes that dream.
And also, Jackson has a hate boner against food-related podcasts.
I would have no problem with the Beanscast only because like we know that like that's what we've called our group for years.
Fine. Baked beans cast. Here we go. Think outside the box.
The Subpar Beans Cast.
Subpar beans
We
cast
have to have. We would have to have a majority of
of the
that
beans.
group in the podcast regularly before.
I
I'd be
mean,
ready to call it
we have
Beanscast.
4 out of the 8.
That's half.
No, we have 3 out of the 8, and
No,
Gordy
but-
sometimes comes on.
Exactly, that's my point. Gordy sometimes comes on. So Gordy comes
When we
sometimes.
get Levi on, we could do maybe for season 3.
We don't need to rebrand every fucking season. Like, what are we fucking?
Yes, we
Maybe
need. No,
we do.
we have
Maybe
to
we do.
rebrand every season. We're like
What
a really
happens
bad
when-
band.
What happens when Scott says something a little too dicey? Huh? What about that?
You gotta point me out like I'm the one. Every time I
You
say
say
something, Landon's the one
a
I'm good.
major tragedy every single episode.
Yeah, he does have you there, Mason.
What happens when you go too far?
I was about to. Like, I literally was about to.
Which
and
one of
I-
us
I
gets
stopped
canceled?
myself.
Which one of us gets
We're gonna
canceled
have
first?
to rebrand.
Me.
I'm so sorry. I'll tell you later what I was gonna say.
See, the
Because
fact.
Just
Yeah.
text it to us. Text it. To
No,
us.
see, the fact of the matter is that we all know that if anyone's getting canceled first, it's going to end up being me for no reason whatsoever.
It's
yeah.
actually going to be you, but it's Scott's fault. But you can take everything. for it.
Yeah, I take every single bit of blame. Somehow, YouTube's just like, you know what, this guy sucks ass. Let's get rid of him.
All right. Do you mind if I start since I have a lot?
Yeah, you have plenty, so I say go ahead.
All right.
I really was just so ready for you to start, and then you said absolutely nothing.
I'll explain afterwards. Continue, Wes.
Wait, did you DM it? Hold on.
I
Yeah,
did.
he did.
I'll
I
DM
got
you.
it.
Anyways, okay. So first off, Jackson, you're gonna like this one. Squizzity squoo.
Nope, not again. Not again. You did this before. Not doing it.
What do you think, guys? Welcome back to the Squizzity Squoo podcast, featuring me, Wes, co-starring Jackson,
like it.
and some other guy shows up.
Don't like it. Don't
That'd
like
be
it.
me.
Okay, fine. Okay, what about the Jeff Dunham podcast? Now I know what you're saying. We aren't Jeff Dunham, but it would get a lot of people to click on us. I think it would bring in a lot new viewers, and this is my plan
What
for
it-
expansion.
Are you saying? Hold on, I'm confused. Are you saying we should say? That,
Move on. Continue.
no,
We're gonna.
No, no,
I
no,
no.
will-
Wait.
this
Are
is
you
not a time and
saying?
place for
Are you saying I should say the? Is that what you're saying?
What the?
Oh.
Cut that shit out. What
I'm gonna
the
cut it
fuck?
out. I'm gonna cut it out. It's fine.
What is wrong with you? I guess it's only fair just because I've done it before, but you're the one who has to edit it out.
Yeah,
so-
I know.
Okay, if you miss that, I'm gonna check the episode.
Oh, that's why you had that in your email.
Oh my god, you stupid.
Man,
It's
I
not even
love
spelled
I
right. I
love
had to change
doxing
one of
my
the
That's what's
letters.
why,
friends.
like I never even asked.
I love doxing my friends and then them getting mad. Like I'm not gonna cut it out.
Okay, what do you think of the Jeff Dunham podcast, though?
Uh,
It would bring
Oh,
in a
fully
lot of
against.
viewers.
I agree. I agree. Oh shit! You know Fluffy's gonna be in Cherokee.
What?
Should go.
What does that have to do with Jeff Dunham?
I saw it on ad on Instagram, and I'm gonna buy tickets. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about our
No,
friend
you-
Fluffy, not actually Gabriel Iglesias.
No, I was talking about Gabriel Iglesias. Why the fuck?
Yeah,
would he be
now I
in
know
Titan?
now, but I thought you were talking about the Fluffy thing.
Why would I say
I
he's
thought
in
it was like he's
Cherokee
gonna-
buying tickets?
um.
Come again?
Okay. The I didn't think of that one podcast.
It's kind of long.
Yeah.
Kind of long. You're not gonna like some of the other names I have.
The Ultimate Robot Monkey Adventure Podcast.
Fuck yes.
Yes,
I
sir.
want that one. That's one of my
And we
shows.
could brand as like the the Robo Monkeys from Bloons Tower Defense 5.
Oh yeah. That's what
Anyways,
got you.
the Anal Beads podcast.
Copyright
I'm
Yeah,
okay with
same.
that. Like twice. I
for
would
2
use anime, like,
episodes.
twice.
Two
just
episodes,
twice.
very short season, budget
Yeah.
cuts, you know.
Mhm. Short
Um,
beads.
The next one, so I have eggs, and I have milk, bread.
Is
that
that
one of your
And
fucking
that's your
grocery
grocery
list?
list, yeah.
My bad, my bad.
Is that the one from Mr. Krabs gives milk, eggs, cheese, and then the ghost picture? Like
No.
during the SpongeBob episode?
No, it's not. Okay, this one's for Scott. The Extra Small Condom podcast.
It's got a
What do
nice
you
ring
guys
to it. It's got a nice ring to it.
Mason is
Yeah.
very experienced when it comes to extra small condoms. Not because he wears them, but because he hands them out all the time.
I do, but I also just go with regular size because I'm a regular guy.
I love going
That's
up
right.
to the CVS worker and be like, "Where do you keep the extra super magnum condoms?"
I had one
And
of
then
those
like
today.
pulling them aside and being like,
You had someone.
do you have extra smalls in stock?"
Yeah. I had someone that asked about a vibrator, and she's like, "Can I return them even if they're used?" And I'm like, "What in the hell?
No.
No, no." I told her,
Why?
no,
Why are you returning a vibrator anyway? That's something we need to talk
That's
Imagine,
about.
used.
imagine thinking you can return a sex toy.
I'm thinking like purchase while horny. What's up with that?
Now, do you remember?
I do
We
not.
know someone who tried to return a sex toy.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
So one of our friends who will remain ambiguous tried to return a 17-inch dildo.
Yes, they did.
Did
in
it not
fact do
float
that.
with the return policy?
I mean,
No.
it wasn't used, to be fair. Let's make that very clear. Well, I guess
What
it
is
was
not the
used.
right way. Okay.
Mason, you remember that video of someone throwing a certain object off of a balcony?
Yes.
Yeah, it's that.
That was 17 inches.
Yes.
That didn't look like 17 inches. Not to my
Oh,
eyes, at least.
I'm sorry, Mason. Is 17 not enough for you?
No, it just
It
I
looked
didn't
more like 14. Damn it!
I didn't calculate for the balls and the width of the length of the shafts. I didn't do that. I can't
Well, you
judge it when it's
see,
flying through air.
His
Well, you see if the
actual adjusted length
Judge was like here, and if we take a look at his shaft,
I
divide
don't
that
like
by
that I
the
understand
length.
this.
divided by the balls, and then you get the actual length.
No, Randy, you can't do it like that. You have to take the length of the balls, and you have to take the circumference.
And you have to take the economy of Trump versus the economy of Biden.
All right. So you guys didn't like any of those names?
No. I think
I'm
the
gonna pitch
best the best one that you had so far was definitely the didn't think about that one.
All right, I'm gonna delete the rest.
Yeah, it's
Two gay guys and a bi guy, and then it would be a mystery. Who's the bi guy?
It's you, Wes.
Gotta figure
It's
out.
literally just you.
I'm the bi guy.
Yes,
guys
you are the
think?
bi. You are the bi.
Oh yeah,
guy.
I'm gay.
What? Clip it, soundbite it. No.
Hey, it's clipped. It's
Just
clipped.
kidding, I'm not Googler.
Someone watching this clipped it.
Speaking the truth out here, man.
Oh.
Doing
All
God's
right,
work.
I'll save that one under the maybe, right?
Nah, I think I'm good on that one.
Okay.
I don't think we should discuss our sex lives.
Scott podcast. It takes all three of our names and it makes
Ew.
a cute little couple's polyamorous nickname.
You literally just want fan fiction.
I'm still mad that you told me that was you. Like, I'm still mad. Like, that was been like, what was like that a year and a half ago? You made that shit.
That was hilarious, dude. I'll write more. I'll write more.
No, I don't, because I was excited an actual fan made something like that because it'd been so funny to read, and then I figured out it was you. You absolute waste
I'm not
of
an
oxygen.
actual fan.
No, you are, but you're a friend. That's the thing. Difference.
You don't count.
Hey,
You're
I
less
am
than
friends
to me.
with all of my fans at the immediate
I
moment.
told Keto, for the people who I don't talk to regularly on Discord who watches my videos, I hate every one of them. So I like to be unique and different from the crowd. That's why. So I need to understand it's business related.
It's just business that I hate
Just
your
business.
guts.
I hate your guts. Don't follow me in public. Don't talk to me.
McDonald's and
message me.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, what if I shorten it to "Didn't think of that podcast"?
Didn't think of that podcast. I could get behind that. Does that exist?
All right. This one is kind of I put a couple of similar ones to that name. Like the next one, what's the topic podcast?
What's the topic?
That's just so bland, bro.
Okay, fine.
Where's the seasoning?
It's raw.
It's raw. It's fucking raw.
Rusty Nails podcast.
Why are we Rusty
now,
Nails?
That is a fucking name and a half.
Why not just name ourselves Tedness?
Why don't we name
Tedness
ourselves
podcast.
Bullhide? You don't get that, don't you?
So a maybe
I understand
question mark? I don't know. It's just it's an idea, okay?
Rusty Nails I get behind, but I'm also okay with the Paperclips and Sawdust podcast. It's my favorite.
Favorite clips and sawdust.
Yeah.
I don't like no.
All right.
I don't want to
Move
make.
on.
I don't want to make channel art for that.
It's just it's paper clips and sawdust. That's it.
Mix Paperclips and Sawdust and then take a picture of it.
Okay. Last one, and then I have a lot more, but I'm gonna give Jackson a chance.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize I had that much writing on this.
Well, no.
That's fucking funny.
Then I'm
I-
gonna give
j- j-
Jackson a chat.
well, I was just saying, like, oh, you want me to talk for 40 minutes and then you talk? Would you
I
prefer?
do, dude. I'm enjoying this. I don't care.
You're fine.
What's
Who
it-
invited them podcast?
I mean, that just kind of shits on our guests. I feel like.
No, I mean like we're the people because he bleeding it.
So the thing is,
Oh,
It's gone. We're talking about
we're talking about
What are we talking about? I don't know.
did you
There's
just
from
quote a
Chicken-
thing
there's
from
a
like
quote
Chicken Little?
Yes.
Yeah, didn't you
yes.
fucking just quote that from Chicken Little?
I don't know how
Yeah,
all of us know that's from Chicken Little, but all right.
It's because
Because
of
it
the
was a-
dad. He talks like that. He's like, I don't know.
Wait, not even the porcupine. Yo, fucking, that was my dude. Yo, that was my guy.
That was a go-to movie. I loved that movie.
It really was, dude.
I need a bottle of water. Some chips if you have some. The Southern Comfort podcast. Since we're all from the South.
Are we comforting?
Maybe to people who are really retarded.
They're like, man, there's hope for me.
Yeah, I vibe with that.
Yeah. So what do you guys think, legitimately?
We'll be stupid for you. How about that? Let's do that one.
Am I deleting it or no?
I don't know. Does it fit? Maybe.
I mean, if we
Nah.
rebrand anything, if no, okay. The letdowns.
I think I've gone past the letdown stage to more disappointment.
The
I've made it
disappointments.
past that stage. Thank you very much.
The
Yeah, I'm
I've
not
lost
wrong.
all hope podcast.
Lost Hollow. I'm depressed.
The
And
Johnny
on
Cash
Adderall
Hurt podcast.
The
You
what?
just have that song in the background the whole time.
And then in brackets it'd be I hurt myself today. And so it just keeps repeating the fucking like
I'm gonna delete
single.
that one. You guys.
Dude,
should
do you know how many
self-censor.
podcast names that I came up with like today that were literally just song names? Like it just kept happening. I would Google it and I'd be like, okay, let's see what comes up. And it's
Earthquake.
like already a song name. And I'm like, dude,
Earthquake.
how is this possible? I don't even know who this artist is.
Yeah, I was just thinking a Boy is a Gun podcast, and then damn,
Think
who
about
would've thunk?
Jamal's abs, dude. And it was right there in my face. Couldn't stop.
I love that shirt so much. You don't even know. Showed it to Levi, and he died laughing whenever you're like, "Son of a bitch, my chopper."
You're welcome. My mom
you
taught me better.
than that. Your mom taught you better than
Better
that.
than that.
All right, what
You're
about the
welcome.
scum munchers?
The scum
got-
munch.
What you guys thinking? Is it a yes or is it a yes?
I'm thinking we're munching scum.
Hells yeah, brother.
Hells yeah, bro.
Hells yeah, bro. All right, who's renaming the channel the Scum Munchers?
I don't like it, but I like it at the same time.
I'm laughing because I've used that word sometime in my life before.
Weirdly,
Under
I'm
what
putting that in the
context?
all
I'm okay with it.
Of all the
Scum
things
munchers.
we put in the maybe, that is not one of the things I would have expected.
Fuck yeah.
The Are We There Yet podcast.
That has to exist already, bro. There ain't no
Yeah,
way.
That has to exist. The Gary
Okay,
comes
how
home.
about this? Are We Done Yet podcast? That's what I could get behind. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. I want this shit to be over.
I don't want to be here.
Why are you
I
here,
hate
Wes?
talking to Scott. He's awful. And he
I hate
smells
Wes.
like beef.
I hate
How
Wes.
much is the We Hate Scott
Beef and
podcast?
cheese.
How does
That's
that
okay.
one sound?
Hold on. We're getting there. So,
What?
Fuck you.
all right, the Been Done Before podcast.
I'm okay with the Bing chilling.
The Bing Chilling podcast.
Bing
the
Chilling.
ice cream. That's ice cream podcast.
Ooh.
I'm gonna delete the been done because nobody cares about it.
It's been
No.
done.
The original name podcast.
Oh, that
You're
is a
just
very original name. I do have to agree with that.
generic doesn't qualify.
Okay. We care about format podcast.
No, we don't. That's just false advertising.
Never have.
I have Antifa typed out 9 times. I don't know why.
Why did you
That-
quit? What's the deal with? Okay, I understand
Antifa.
but why 9 times? Like,
Antifa.
what is going on? What is that?
Antifa. 9.
What is the point
9.
of that? I gotta look this
I
up.
think
Antifa.
Mason forgot about that bit somehow.
I liked the southern vibe since we're all from the south, so I have Southern Slumlords on here as well.
Nah, I fuck with that. That's a good name. But also, that sounds super racist when you really think about it. Like, if you really want to get down to it, the slumlords sounds like ideal heroin on Spartanburg High. Like,
Maybe I do. How is that racist? I like
'cause I
heroin.
do.
It feels good.
It makes me feel
Slumlords.
pretty.
it makes me feel happy.
Exactly. What's
Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not?
I also put Southern Yuppies on there.
I don't like that.
Southern yuppies. Jeez, dude.
All right, the official FNAF lore podcast, parenthesis, Matt Pat disapproved, end parenthesis.
Yeah.
Taken.
And we would see this rebrand is different because we would actually like shift our content to only talking about FNAF lore.
And that would get like a bunch of views because that's all kids watch nowadays on the internet. And
You
they would
know-
like
Exactly.
all. Yeah.
I feel
I
like it's
know-
especially good because a lot of people are talking about FNAF right now because Matt Pat finishes mega timeline of everything.
And then
Plus DLC is about to come out. So.
and the movie.
And the movie is like finished filming. So
Mhm.
I feel like it's a good time to tap in. It's like 2014 all over again.
We're
you
just
know?
gonna trend ride podcast. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, so what do you think, Jackson?
Betty.
Just input the clip of you saying at the end of the car commercial, my car commercial. Jackson was like, "Is that the purple man?"
Is that the
Oh yeah,
97?
criminal. That was my favorite fucking
Criminal,
South Park
criminal,
thing where it's Carmen gets
Criminal,
like,
criminal.
No, it's like the South Park. No, and it's like Carmen gets taking horror.
Okay, so what do you guys think? You seem to enjoy that one, so.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm against this one.
What?
Fully, wholeheartedly. I have never been
Don't
more
you want
against
to be
something
famous?
in my life. I've never been against
You
anything
have
more.
to suck the yellow bear's penis to be famous.
I don't know why. I just imagine now, like, YouTube's real CEO is not, like, a real person.
It really is
It's-
Freddy Fazbear.
It's just Freddy Fazbear. That's why the content does so well on YouTube.
Susan stepped down this year. Is that the bite of 23? And it's just like Susan was
Is that the resignation of 23?
the resignation of 23.
Is that the Trump arrest of 23?
Okay.
It wasn't
Too
real,
political?
motherfucker.
Okay.
It wasn't real.
I
No,
know, that's why I'm
motherfucker.
joking about it. God.
Yeah,
You know what is
soda.
I let the kids touch my soda.
Did you see the snapshot of like Biden like slipping down the stairs again? Like is in the rain coming down.
Again?
Well, yeah, there's another one where he's like down the stairs, but he like slips this time, like cuts himself.
I vaguely remember seeing him do something like that, yeah.
Okay, I just saw another person Photoshop Randy Orton in it. I thought it was hilarious.
Watch out, watch out.
But your RKO.
RKO.
Hey, there's a pot. No, actually, no. we can't call that.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
I want to punch you. so much in the
Hadouken!
face.
What? I feel like I'm playing
Alright,
video
Antifa.
games.
Antifa.
And
Alright,
we're
so
back
here's-
to our regularly scheduled programming,
Here's
folks.
what we're gonna
Let's
call
find
the
out how
podcast.
many
We're
times
gonna-
Wes will say Antifa in a single episode.
Let's call the podcast Lauded, da da da, lauded, da 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 da, lauded, da 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 da, lauded.
I'm going to be honest, for me, this meme is on the same level as the Yankee with no brim.
What?
I am not a fan of it.
It's just because you look like him.
Do I?
It's because you look.
La did da did da did la did da did da did
Oh my gosh! You don't even do it right. Have you even heard the song?
I fucking showed you the meme.
La
Oh, the actual song.
la
I showed you the meme,
No, you
motherfucker.
did
It's
not.
I showed you the meme. You were like, Mason's in that.
You made him sound like a schoolgirl. What the fuck?
Because he was like that when he was laughing, and I sent it to him on Insta. I swear to God, you like look back at our DMs, Wes. We're pausing this fucking.
You know
podcast
what?
and
We're
shit.
gonna go with the where's the beef podcast.
No, I like scum. I like scum munchers.
Oh yes, my favorite thing in the world. Munching the scum. Algae suckers. You know what? Let's go with that.
Oh, did you send it or did I? No, I showed you.
11:39, March 20th.
I'm fucking
I
showing.
send you the meme, you stupid idiot.
I
I
swear
don't
to God,
want
I
to hear
showed you
anything
this.
from you. No.
I swear I sent you this or something.
You're so dumb. You are.
No,
so
I'm
dumb.
actually like lost my head because I swear to God that's not the case.
I honestly really think that, if I'm not mistaken, you showed it to Wes, Mason. I thought you did too.
No, I sent it to
Either
him way before.
this is some sort of Mandela effect, or
No, like dead ass. I
I
swear to God, I
literally
sent
sent
him
it
a
to
meme.
you before.
no,
No, I swear
because
to God,
I
I sent you
remember.
a
the place where I sent it to you.
No, I do. I swear, like I sent you some sort of meme. You were there, and it was VC. Gother was there, and Gordy was there, and we were watching it. And then you were like, "Send that to me," and I sent it to you. Do you not remember?
It wasn't the lauded meme.
Then what
was it?
I don't know. There, you send me a lot of memes.
Well, exactly, but you were there in person. It was only like last week.
It wasn't that one because that was my meme that I sent you.
I feel like we're
I'm
being
so sure
gaslit.
because I
Bro,
just
my
looked
mind's
at it.
actually getting fucked right
You
now. I swear to
definitely.
God.
I know you sent it to me, but
Yeah.
I thought, because I was there when you guys were watching it and started making jokes about it.
Maybe I did send it, but then I sent you more after that. But I can look because I know the significance of it because it's based on the
I
day.
know that because I just saw. Anyways, let's go on. So,
Oh, it's the IZ.
What do we have in the category right now? Like, what do we have?
for the maybes,
Yeah, what are the maybes?
I have didn't think of that podcast. I shortened it a little bit. Rusty Nails, Scum Munchers, Are We Done Yet? And then Southern Slumlords.
I like scum munchers. Just Southern Slumlords would be really nice if, out of context, that didn't sound like a drug name. Something. Just saying.
Maybe it is.
It's just like when I hear
Why are
like
you
Southern
so afraid of
Slumlords.
drugs? You're the one wearing the Heisenberg shirt.
Yeah, but
True.
listen, I don't use the product myself.
Mason
Pussy.
is a drug lover. He goes on the
yeah.
record stating all the time about how he just loves hookers and blow.
Y'all, you know me.
That's
I'm
my
doping it
joke
up in the
for you,
bathroom at
Jackson.
7-Eleven. It's just me. I'm shooting up heroin right
All right,
outside the
listen.
Circle K.
Listen, of the two of us, between me and Mason, when you really look at it, which one of us is more likely to actually do hookers and blow?
Do hookers and blow. I hate to say it.
You
No,
say
I
me,
don't.
you're so
It's-
fucking
yeah,
sick.
Scott. You look like it, dude.
Just because I
What?
look like it
It's
doesn't mean I
this-
do it. Are
Mason
you
won't
fucking...
ride in a person who's had alcohol.
No,
Yeah, but
I won't.
I've
had a girlfriend for 4 years and I've never did drug in my life. You look at me based on
You
the
look
book.
more like a person. It doesn't mean that
You
you don't
judge
have a
people based
girlfriend.
on the cover.
I
What?
do. Okay.
What'd you
What
say?
are you gonna
Mason,
do about it?
Mason, you and I can both agree then. You're the one who's less likely.
I'm less likely, but that's a 0% chance. But
I'm
we'll
just
stick with
saying
it.
you look.
No.
I'm
It's
saying you would
it's
actually
never a
endorse.
0%. Never a 0.
It's a 0. No, it's a 0.
Never-
Does it
never
count
a
for when I
0.
get my? Does it count for when I get my
If you say
cavities?
it's a 0%, technically there is an amount that you can measure just because.
Okay,
of the fact
listen
that you have
here,
to
wise
state the number
guy.
in the
All right,
first
listen
place.
here.
I'm a
Yeah,
chemistry
this is why you
bullshit.
failed algebra, Mason. Shut up.
Laughing gas does not count. Nor does the pill that one dentist gave me when
No
she had to
one-
go fill my 8 cavities.
Yeah, and that's what the doctor said when he filled your cavity, wasn't it, Mason?
I felt pain.
Anyways, so I have a very regrettable experience (experience) in parenthesis. Do you get what I mean?
You're bad
Like
at
it's
nicknames.
the very regrettable experience.
What? What the
The
fuck is
very
that name?
regrettable experience.
That's not gonna. No one's gonna look at that and understand what the hell it is.
Yeah, no.
No. I'm not saying they're supposed to. Did I say they're supposed to?
You know what? You're right. You got me there. You really have a point, Wes.
I'm gonna delete that one.
God.
A hard hat, a wooden spoon, and a sandwich.
No. You're just taking a bit from my video now.
Yeah.
Which one? Okay,
Which
okay.
one-
Which one of us is
which
the
one's-
hard hat? Which one is the sandwich? And which one's the spoon? I need you to tell me.
I'm the sandwich. No, I'm the sandwich.
I'll be the hard
You're the
hat
wooden
because I can
spoon.
at least
I'm
protect
not being
brains.
the wooden
You're the spoon. You're the little spoon.
No, I don't want to be the
He's
wood.
the
Let's
little
rock, paper,
spoon.
scissors right now. Rock, paper, scissors, motherfucker. Best
No,
out of
I'm
three.
just the sandwich.
I
No,
love
then I'm
how
the sandwich. then,
Neither of
bitch.
them care that I'm the hard hat, but
No.
they're like, just
No, you're
you
fine.
know,
You
I'm
can be
not
the hard
spoon.
hat. I don't want to be the hard hat. I
Okay.
want to be the sandwich.
No, you're the wooden. You're the little.
No, you're the
spoon.
wooden
You're the
spoon.
little spoon.
You're the spoon. You're a little spoon.
Buddy,
Okay,
you know I'm the big spoon, if anything. But I'm the
Okay,
sandwich.
all right. Let's see. What's the best sandwich in the world?
Best sandwich. Oh,
Best sandwich
man.
in the world, and then have Jackson judge
We need
it.
to have a podcast about
the
sandwiches.
best sandwiches. Yeah, you're right. I'm okay with that.
Well, we're gonna save that for a different day.
All right,
All right, I'm
cool.
just gonna delete it for now, and we'll talk about this later. Okay.
We'll just talk about sandwiches later.
All right, the most amount of stupidity
Well,
possible.
Wait, but I was invested. Who's the sandwich?
We'll find out later. We'll
Oh,
find
okay.
out on the sandwich podcast. The
Okay.
sandwich cast.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
sandwich
That's fine.
The
Sandwich
most
cast.
amount of stupidity possible.
You're just putting like sentences as the podcasting when it like as like the sub part of it.
Oh yeah, Mason. What names have you come up with?
The beans. Cast.
The beans,
That's-
Yeah.
the super brother beans, super bean
I'm gonna
brother.
delete
cast.
that one and also
The super
ignore
bean
Mason.
brothers.
I'm
Super
disappointed.
bean brothers.
God is frowning upon you right now.
Dude, I
The
swear to God,
Are
I
You
looked
Buckled
behind
Up
you and I thought that
podcast.
was a different flag.
The Are You Buckled Up podcast, or like
I'm
Buckled
not
Up
gonna
podcast.
lie. I thought differently.
What you thought my Colombian flag was?
I thought that was the Iron Cross. I thought that was the winged eagle and the Iron Cross because your lights made it reflect differently.
God. Oh my gosh.
I looked at it so differently at
What
first.
do
and I
you
looked-
What do you take me for, Mason? Damn. Okay.
I take it for a damn Nazi.
I'm just gonna delete that one and move on.
Wait, are you buckled?
Yeah, the like Are You Buckled podcast or like Buckled Up podcast.
Because people should listen to this in their cars. But only watch it in their cars.
I actually just listened to a podcast today where someone actually did crash their car listening to that podcast.
Oh, that's scary.
The thumbnail is a picture of a car going through a building, but at like 6 stories up.
Oh,
Obviously, it's not what happened, but still funny.
I think Jackson's gonna like this, but I don't think it fits the criteria because it's kind of. Well, I'll just say it. We Are Resurrecting Queen Elizabeth Using Dark Magic podcast.
does that only include Queen Elizabeth? Can that include other people who
No,
are dead? Okay. all right.
no, just Queen Elizabeth.
Damn.
Man, I was doing a good thing too.
Yeah, nobody cares. What do you think, Jackson?
Oh, fuck, you must not be a Chris Cornell
So,
fan.
if we have the power, theoretically, to resurrect people from the dead,
Just the Queen, not the. not
okay, so
people,
it's just the Queen. What do we have? Like, what's the competitive advantage here? Is the Queen
now
like under our control now? Like, do we control England?
Meaning
No.
we're now England.
Can we
Things
just say?
go
Can
back
we
to the
just
way
say?
they were before she was dead?
Can we just say like press the nukes and explode upon launch? Like, is
Queen
that an
doesn't
option?
fucking
We don't
control
have
the
control
nukes.
over the Queen. It just goes back to normal.
Queen doesn't control the nukes.
That's pretty much it.
I don't know, man.
Prince
But
Harry.
we get the memes back.
We get the memes back, but then no, because it changes the memes. Because then it's like,
Then the
literally-
total
We get
of
Padding Bear
undocumented-
too. We
the
get
total-
Padding Bear too. Let's fucking go.
But then the totem of undying memes become even funnier.
I guess they do, But at the same time, the ones about her not dying become irrelevant because she did die.
Then
and she
memes
just came
of her
back.
being the second coming of Christ arise.
But I like but that's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of the ones where it's like, oh, totem of undying. What I care about is the ones where it's like, oh, how is she still alive?
I'll delete it. It's okay.
You got resurrected from the gulag, man. She won her fight.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So you had said something about this before, but the next one is the Scott's Dumb podcast. But instead of a B, there's an N on the end of dumb.
This podcast is not being titled by me. I'm not taking over
I'm not
like that.
What? You're not taking over.
No, we're just
making
saying.
fun of
Yeah,
you.
we're just
Title.
making a
Are you
statement about your
You are
intelligence.
stupid.
I
You
don't
really
want to
are
be. I
dumb.
don't want
We're
to be the center.
insulting
I don't
you.
want to. I have bad
You're
anxiety.
not in the center unless you're in the
I'm
center.
not in the
playing
center?
monkey in the middle, where me and him are tossing
Dude
insults
says
back and
I
forth,
have
and you can't
bad
catch 'em.
anxiety.
He's stupid to understand.
Young Master West, you are too naive to understand the power of a podcast.
Do it in a golem voice instead.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
I
like
love Golem so much. Are you hyped for the Golem puzzle adventure game? There's a Golem puzzle adventure game where you play as Golem coming out.
You got to say Gollum correctly, dude. I can't take you seriously when you say Golem.
Oh, sorry. Smeagol. There.
Schmegel.
Sounds too similar to Schmegma, just saying. Schmegma.
I'm going to delete that one.
Schmegma
All right.
podcast. There you go.
I need you guys to close your eyes, both of you.
Okay. Let me get done with this
you
problem.
idiot. I can see that your eyes are open.
Problem, motherfucker.
Close your eyes for me, and I'm going to walk you through an experience of why I think this is actually a really good name.
Mm-hmm.
So, imagine this. You come onto this channel, all right, and there's a podcast channel, and it has this vibe to it. There, in the background, is like a show stage, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But we're not on the stage because we're the ones performing. It shows.
Wait, hold on. What? We're on the stage performing, or we're not on the stage
We're
performing?
on the stage, but it's not because we're performing. The show
okay.
has already ended, and we're on the stage, and we all three have like blue collar worker suits on, like just like gray suits and overalls and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we have brooms in our hands, and we're sweeping up the wreckage after the awesome show that happened, right? It's sort of like we're not super amped up, but we're kind of a relaxing podcast. Maybe if you just want to turn on every once in a while.
Yeah.
And the name of it is the Stage Sweepers Podcast.
I think I'm cool with that. I like that. We're a bunch of American males.
Okay, but see, the thing is this is literally what I do for a living, so I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Can I open my eyes now?
No.
Part of my job description. Part of my job description is literally sweep the stage.
No, but I feel like it's just a nice vibe. It's not like, oh, we're so big and out there. The experience, the Joe Rogan experience. We're not like about that. We're just kind of chill.
But
I
are
like
we
American
chill?
males.
We don't have like
are we relaxing? Could you sleep to this podcast, Wes?
Actually, no. I can't sleep to people talking.
Listen, you know what? I can sleep to Chuckle Sandwich. I'm just saying. I can sleep to that.
You sleep to Chuckle Sandwich?
I genuinely have taken naps in my car to Chuckle Sandwich, yes.
Nice. And also sad because you have to take a nap in your car. I'm guessing in between class and work?
Yeah, I have weird breaks in between classes, so.
I thought you were just going to say, oh, you're poor, I guess. Just
Oh,
go.
is it because you're poor?
Yeah, this is my
crazy.
car, guys. I got a really spacious
I
car.
live here. I vlog here.
It turns out I'm just living in the back of like a van.
And it's just suited up to look like a very nice room.
The wall. There's actually a wall right here.
They're in my walls.
Aside from it being your occupation, which it won't be if things go well.
True.
Like, This is the one that when I was thinking of, I already had like the design of everything in my head already planned out. And
Okay,
I think that it would be a
I
cool
say
and
throw this
interesting
one on the.
vibe.
Throw this one on the maybes, but at the top of the maybes.
Okay. And the last one is this is the last one of my long list.
Mm-hmm.
The Cream Crew podcast.
Nope.
Now I know what you're
Nope.
thinking. There already was a Cream Crew podcast. But Jackson, look at me right now. I want
Nope.
you to look into your camera. Just look at
My
me
pinky finger.
for a second, okay? Okay. They ended, so technically the name is out there. We're literally we're the Redskins company.
Oh man.
No, the South Park episode, remember?
Yeah, but okay.
What?
That's not my decision.
What do you mean not your decision? I just made a reference. It's not a decision. I'm just making a reference.
I know, but saying the word still may not be okay to say. I'm guessing. I don't know. Not for my sakes, but in the public's sakes. I get the reference.
Just referencing the episode.
I know you are. It's okay. It's okay.
Delete that one. Okay, Jackson, what did you have?
Okay. So I lied. I actually only have 3.
What did you look one up and it's been taken, or?
No, it was just I misread my own list. I thought I had more than 3, but one of them just says names for podcast.
The names for podcast. Every week we come up with a new brand.
That would be impressive if we progress it, but we progressively like get better at it, so it just progressively gets more professional looking.
I'm thinking we take off one of the squizzities and just do Squizzity Squoo next episode. It's funny because nobody gets that callback because that episode was deleted.
It really was. We still don't know why.
YouTube God slapped it and said no.
Hey, I know what you're talking about there.
I didn't even mean to reference that, but sure.
God slap.
Anyways, go ahead. Go ahead. No, Mason, shut up. Jackson,
But I feel insecure about the names that I picked.
It's okay, buddy. No. You don't have to feel insecure, okay? We're going to genuinely listen. Scott's going to shut up. And we're going to listen, okay? Put on your listening ears, Scott.
2 weeks.
We're going to listen, okay?
See you again, and when I see you, Wes, I'm going to make your fucking life a living hell. Go on, Lambda. I'm waiting.
Okay, shut up. We're going to listen to you, buddy, okay? You feel
So
good?
I figured since we were all always so tired all the time, we could be the Ready to Drop podcast.
That's a stupid name, you dumb idiot motherfucker.
I actually like that name.
The what name?
Ready to drop.
Ready to Drop podcast?
Ready to Drop podcast.
I like that.
Because we're always like, I'm so tired, bro. I'm tired all the time. I've smoked weed and crack and hookers.
I smoke hookers.
Smoke hookers.
The hookers do the
Hookers
smoking
fuck crack.
most of the time.
I mean, I know that we literally had an episode called Wes
is tired. Yeah.
But that was really the only episode where I was tired.
Okay, but we've had plenty of episodes where we're like, we're ready to get this over with because we record at like 1 a.m. Like it's time to go to bed.
Here is why I don't like that idea. It's not because it's a bad idea, but there's already a sleep-deprived podcast, which is kind of the same thing.
Interesting. That is fair.
Which is Jay Schlatt's podcast. Or one of them.
Shit. Isn't he on like 3 podcasts?
I know he's on that one, Chuckle Sandwich, and I don't know. He might be on a third, but yeah.
He's cornered the market.
He's making too many damn podcasts. We can't make any.
I'll remove Ready to Drop. I will concede it.
I'm sad about it too, but
I will concede it.
Me.
It's how it works. All right, the next one. There's a lot of yelling on this podcast. In my personal opinion, there's a lot of yelling. We're always going crazy at each other. We're sick of each other. We have no more brain cells.
Well, we don't, but yeah.
The At Wit's End podcast.
You know, you've already had like 2 names for these podcasts, and they're infinitely better than Wes's. Just letting you know, like
They're not infinitely better. I did like some of Wes's.
Why
I want
are
to be
you
very
just
clear.
such like a fucking stick in the mud all the time?
Listen, you had scum.
God, this is why you're stupid.
God, this is why you're the like 3rd man.
This is why you're sexy as fuck. I'm gonna kiss you,
Jesus
bro.
God,
Kiss
dude.
you in the night. First my
Maybe
lips
we
against yours.
should we just be
Fuck
okay?
your
You know,
butt.
maybe it should be like 1 straight, 2 bi. Maybe that's what we should have done. And it's just a question to which one the straight one is.
I was about to completely fuck this shirt up if I didn't stop myself. I was ready to just fucking tear this thing open when you said that.
It's funny because you think you can tear it open.
You can tear a shirt open. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mason. No, please. Not the Heisenberg shirt. No.
He's fucking telling me to, and I want to.
Mason, literally, hear me out, please.
He's too weak.
Just
he can't
go-
do it, even if he
Just
tried.
go
Let
get
him
a regular
try.
shirt. Just go get like a crappy shirt you don't like. Get that black one you wear all the time. That one's shitty.
Go having 7 black ones.
He's too weak to tear open a shirt. Come on, don't even. Oh my God,
Hey,
he's not gonna tear
Mason,
it.
you may want to turn your light on once you put the shirt on, so everyone can actually see it's torn.
Oh my God, those nipples.
Do I have to blur that?
No, but yes.
No, but yes. Mason, do I have to blur
Turn on
that?
the light. Turn on the light first. Turn on the light first. There's no way he's tearing this shirt.
Not the Rage Against the Machine shirt, bro.
Oh,
let's go, strong man over here, bro. I'm putting that as the thumbnail. I'm just saying.
nipples.
Your fucking shirt.
Wait, what did he say?
Said it's his favorite shirt.
Wait, what? Why'd you rip your favorite shirt?
I bought this in high school when I was really into Rage Against the Machine. This is like, actually, no, I have another one that's
Okay.
I can wear, but it's not as cool as this one.
Why did you rip it then?
To prove you wrong, don't call me a pussy again. This
I
week.
didn't call you a pussy and said you were weak. It's a little bit of a difference.
Well, that kind of proved I just ripped the shirt entirely in half because I'm fucking sick of you, Wes. And I'm fucking tired of you.
I really didn't think it was that easy to rip a shirt.
I didn't either till now, but if Scott can do it, I mean,
Then go right ahead, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Prove
do it
me
right now.
wrong.
Do it right now, Wes.
I care about my shirts, bitch.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair. Anyway, the last one, the last name that I have.
If we were to go to the Wits or the at Wits End, I would like to shorten it to Wits End Podcast. If you would go for that,
I'm down with that.
I don't know. I feel like the ad makes it so much more clear.
I want
Because
to let you know.
Because I'm just going to tell you, there is someone whose name happens to be Wits.
Well, too bad.
well, it's not the Wits
it's
End.
not the Wits End podcast, but it's the Wits podcast. So there'd be a little bit of conflict going there. So the at Wits was kind of to be like, it's more clear that it's not Wits podcast. You know?
I don't know. Let's just go to the next one.
Okay, last one I have. Something that just, we're always barely hanging on, We're never fully there. We're always barely hanging on to the topic. We're barely here. We're barely present. So I went with End of the Rope, the End of the Rope podcast.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
That one sounds like a suicide.
But
Yeah,
it's-
that sounds like a noose.
That's only if you think about it
sounds
that
like
way.
a noose.
It's not a noose though.
We can say
how
it's
about the
not a noose.
end of the non-noose rope?
I get what you're going for. It sounds like a podcast talking about suicide.
But it's not.
It doesn't matter. It can still
We
be
know it's
implied.
not, but that's what it sounds like.
It's implied, heavily implied that could be the case. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying that other people. I want to let you know the things I've done for this podcast is I've yelled at Wes, peed in the bottle, and shut it on camera and ripped a shirt in half. So nothing's on the table for me anymore, or off the table.
All right, pull your
Sex on
cock out.
camera.
No, shut up. Pull a cock out.
A cock?
Let me see what you're working with. Pull the pull your. Is it big right now? Is it big right now? Is it big right now?
It's pretty big. You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right.
Better be sending me a dick pic. We're close enough for that, right?
Ready?
Okay.
Moving on.
I love the long, uncomfortable silences.
Okay. So I just looked something up.
What?
There are about 4,000 Beans podcasts or Beans casts that I just found on the internet. So Beans Cast and Beans Podcast are completely off the list.
God damn it.
And there are some popular ones that with like 50K subscribers.
Or they just talk about beans all day.
What if it's like the true name, like the Subpar Beanstalk Group?
I mean, like you said, then it really does refer to our group specifically.
I guess so, yeah.
Which none of them, I think, want to be publicized.
Yeah.
That being said, the Glizzy Cast does not exist.
Still is just you.
It's still just me.
We can't go back to the Glizzy Cast is like the boner cast.
I mean, we can. We
It's
can
over.
though. We can. I'm saying it's an option. I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying we
I don't like
should.
that option.
Okay.
I'm gonna veto that.
I don't
option.
care for it either. Mason, do you like Glizzy Cast?
No, it's a 2 out of 3 vote. It's democracy, bitch.
Mason, I will reach over there and I will grab your neck.
Said yeah.
You are not paying attention at all, do you?
I like
no,
Glizzy
he's not
Cast.
paying attention.
I like Glizzy Cast, motherfucker. It's nice.
Okay, well, you literally just heard both of us veto it.
Well, maybe this is one of the rules established where we all have to do it 3 and 3, or is it got to be a?
I think a democracy.
It may be necessary here to be democratic about this. I do agree. Okay.
Yeah, 66% vote for anything to go through the House.
Okay, so what do we have then? What's on your maybe list, Wes?
I have Didn't Think of That, Rusty Nails, Scum Munchers, Are We Done Yet, Southern Slumlords, Stage Sweepers, and At Wit's End.
Oh, you have all. Okay, you have mine written down too.
Yeah.
All right, you want to stream your screen just so we can all see?
Let me just delete the
It's going to appear on the podcast anyway, so it doesn't matter. We'll present to them an actual visual thing.
All right, give me 1 second.
I don't think I will. Okay.
Dreams.
So we have the I only see. Okay, yeah. Are you using
Huh?
what's that thing called? Are you using Notepad?
Notepad?
Yeah, Notepad, baby.
Sir.
Okay. So which one? I think we need to start by picking our least favorite one. I think I would have to say my least favorite one. I'd say Southern Slumlords is my least favorite.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
I was thinking of making like a whole mafia vibe.
I like the Southern Slumlords better than like the Are We Done Yet? And then the Didn't Think of That. I don't like the long words.
I think let's take off Didn't Think of That.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm fine with that. I don't think that's winning.
Rusty Nails better get the fuck out of here because what the hell does that do anything?
You were the one who advocated for that.
I think Rusty Nails is a joke. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, what is our logo going to be? It's going to be a rusty nail. That's just boring.
I'm still sticking with Scum Munchers. I'm sorry.
Scum Munchers is
a plausible.
It's definitely a plausible. We'll leave it here for now. Are we done yet? I feel it's just like way too on the nose. It's fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
Stage
Sweeper is pretty good.
I'm not a fan of the Southern Slumlords. That is definitely my least favorite of these four.
I guess we can delete it.
Okay. I've got to be honest. My favorite of these three is the Stage Sweepers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold on. Before we get our hearts set on one of these, let me just Stage Sweepers podcast. Let me just make sure.
What?
Okay. How close of a name are we fine with?
What's the name, and then we'll decide.
So the Sweepers podcast already exists. And the last time they uploaded was a couple months ago.
I mean, it's still different enough, I feel like.
Stage Sweeper versus Sweepers. Like, what is the thought there?
What's their podcast about?
Looks like sports.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I mean, if they were just like
Jets.
a sit around and gab kind of thing, then maybe I would be like that. But I don't know. I'm fine
It's
with
interesting. It looks like they kind of do the sit around and gab sometimes, but then they also talk about sports. It looks like they mainly talk about sports, but occasionally there are clearly ones where it's just not about sports.
I'm still fine with it because sports is the most focused thing
Okay,
about
so
it.
I say we'll give that one a check. What about Scum Munchers podcast?
If there's a podcast named Scum Munchers, I'm
Munchers, I'm
subscribing tonight.
Yeah, same.
Okay, let's see. Channel. Let's see what the closest is. No results found.
See, originality.
No, okay, so that one is completely original. There is literally nothing found with the title Scum Muncher, which makes me think it's probably blacklisted by YouTube.
But scum isn't a slur, and muncher isn't a slur. Put them two and two together. It's the power of two.
Scum Muncher offensive.
It's just like a very serious racial slur that we just pulled up and we've been saying this entire time.
I got really scared for a second because it said I saw something about night shift officers and I was like, oh fuck, what? No, that was referring to a certain pastry, we'll say.
Yeah,
Instead of
what if ours was the Munging podcast? What about that?
Munging. Wait a minute, no, is that the...
Okay, it looks like that's not even really a term, apparently. Weird. Okay, and then the last one we have is At Wit's End, which, like I said, there's someone whose name just happens to be Wits.
Podcast.
I
Which
see
the
At
same
Wit's
thing
End.
as like Stage Sweepers. It has a little bit of it.
I see At
Wit's.
I see At Wit's End podcast, and I don't like it because it reminds me too much of Pirates of the Caribbean. So I'm good.
At Wit's End.
Yeah, that was the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. It was like
What is the name of that movie? Fuck.
It was Pirates of the Caribbean at Wit's End, like, right?
No, it's not Wit's End.
Hold on.
Pirates
At Journey's End.
Of the
At Journey's End. Was it?
No.
No.
Ian 3.
Dead Man Tells No Tales.
At World's End.
At World's End. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one with Davy Jones.
I didn't even think about that movie.
Still, it sounds too similar to
me. Keith Richards.
What do you think? Are we deleting that name then?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we're having to go with Stage Sweepers.
I'm down with Stage Sweepers, even though I think Scum Munchers is original.
I feel like it is too. I just feel like it doesn't. It's
We're scum and we're munchers.
What are we munching, Mason?
We're munching sweepers.
I've got to be so honest. When I put in Scum Munchers, I didn't think it would get final 2. I was just throwing out bullshit. I threw a lot. Like I know. Mason was just like these ones that Jackson picked are like so much higher quality than Wes's.
No, that's why I said Scum Munchers was the only one.
I threw a lot out because I knew it would make for content if I just had a bunch of joke names on there.
No, when I said that sentence, I said the only one that was appealing was Scum Munchers, and that was it. That was like the best one. So I'm glad it went to this position.
I'm not. I think my rope name was better.
It's the Suicide Podcast. Let's just call ourselves the Suicide Boys.
Yeah, yeah, that'll go over well.
Suicide Boys, the creator, so we can put all our shit together.
What?
Where's Jackson's?
I don't know your favorite band. I don't know where you're honest.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You're not a real friend.
What? You don't
Fake
know his
friend.
favorite band?
I feel like no wait,
You're a
Eagles.
fake friend.
Okay, got it.
Okay, cool.
yeah,
I knew it was
you got
Eagles.
it,
All right.
you got it.
So it would be
And I love their song Hotel
Suicide
Breakfast.
Eagle Boys creator.
Eagle
I'm gonna
Boys?
Eagle Boys.
Let's just go with Eagle Scouts. Why not?
Eagles.
Let's call ourselves the Eagle Scouts podcast.
You know what? Let's call ourselves the Boy Scouts. They won't exist soon, so.
Wow. And this time we won't be federally indicted.
True. We won't have any
All right,
parents
so
mad at us.
Consensus stage sweepers.
Stage sweepers.
All in favor.
We
say
are the
aye.
I.
Aye.
That was the most
Alrighty.
lackluster I I've ever heard in my life. I.
Felt very
Aye.
disappointed that this is our.
I. What do you mean
Put
you
your
feel
fucking
disappointed?
hand.
Why do you feel
What's
disappointed?
wrong?
I thought we were going to
We
get
voted
like.
on it. Are you?
No, I said we're disappointed because I thought stage sweepers wasn't going to be taken, and it kind of partially is. But I'm okay with
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, I see. It's okay. We're our own thing.
it.
Does that mean the next topic has to be about sweeping stages?
No.
No,
Why
because
not?
none of us. Like maybe you done that. I haven't.
Well,
It's
you
really
know
not
what?
hard.
We could talk about
Yeah.
it. You can have an episode where you talk about managing shows.
I would
How about
rather
that?
not.
Okay, we won't do that. We'll go with the sandwich.
I don't want to.
podcast.
Yeah, I don't want to be super angry. Well, it's my week to host next week.
Okay with sandwiches.
Hey, can you make the title sandwiches?
Sandwiches, my fucking sandwich.
Fucking pancakes.
My fucking pancake blows pancakes up with mine. My fucking pancakes.
All right, well, let's do it one word at a time to end the podcast like we did starting it. Although I say let's do it somewhat orderly this time because we had no idea what was going through each other's minds. So how about Mason says a word, Wes says a word, I say a word.
Alright.
All right, Mason, go ahead.
Adrenaline.
Notice how no one's laughing.
I know, because I thought it was funny.
Not
And
even
maybe some
anyone in the
people-
audience is laughing right now, Mason.
We'll see.
Do you
we'll
think
see,
they
we'll see.
thought it was funny? No,
All right, bye guys.
they didn't.
This.
Bye guys.
This.
Is.
You.
That's what he said.
I was gonna say your, and I was like, you can't do that anymore.
All right. Hold on. Stop. This.
Is.
The
Worst.
Podcast.
ever
Don't.
Suck.
dick.
Because.
The.
White House.
Launched.
COVID?
Shit.
What'd you say?
Said shit.
COVID shit?
Okay, fine. It's over. What is wrong with you?
No, like it's comma shit.
Do we have a different outro
How about-
now?
how about this?
Is Sia gone?
Well, I'd say we can keep Sia, but I say, like, how about this? How about we sweep our profiles away?
That was so gay. Never did that again.
Your video is glitching. I cannot see either of your videos right now. I don't know why.
Oh, I can see both of you guys perfectly fine. Okay, either way. So my idea, like, okay, we have a sweeping transition away at the end. We say something like, hope we swept you away or something like that.
I think we'll just keep Sia. I don't want to remember that.
I feel like we can work something in there. We'll do it later.
We'll work somewhere. I gotta work on channel art. You'll have to give me a moment for that.
I think we're gonna have to have
Hopefully I
a
can get
war over
something-
channel art.
For this one,
Let's commission go.
no. I want to do the channel art. It makes me feel special.
Okay.
It makes
Plus, I
him
did
feel like
such a
he.
good
It makes
job
him
with the
feel like
first season.
he did nothing. Wait, sorry. It makes him feel like he did something. Sorry.
Yes. The only person who actually does nothing is Mason.
That's because
No,
you
I'm
won't.
doing
You know
something.
what? Before we end this podcast, share the login information with Mason
What?
live on the
Mister, I
podcast.
can't do
did.
anything.
I did.
No, because it
No.
happened months ago, and I had a problem that happened with my
No,
computer.
he can't log in because your phone is the fucking verified one.
And I authenticated it.
No, you
It doesn't
didn't.
let me go back
Yes.
in, motherfucker. It doesn't let me go back in. We gotta do it
Did
again.
you not save it to your computer?
He
I wasn't
did.
able to.
And guess what?
No, I wasn't
He
able
needs
to.
it again.
Well,
Yeah.
Jackson has the login information too.
I
sent
have
to
it,
him over
but
Discord.
he needs the mobile authentication on your phone.
We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
See ya.
Podcast, please.